Kids Quarantine Creative Activities with Art and Soul Miami. It's Matzah time. For those of you celebrating Passover, here are some ingredients to making a matzah fun zone for kids of all ages. So icing is super important when building with matzah because it acts as a glue. To get that cute icing detail on your matzah, be sure to either use some of these icing caps, or you could do the old-fashioned way by cutting the tip off of the end of a bag, filling it with icing, tying the end, and squeezing it out. You may notice that our matzah building is not going to be extremely sophisticated or elaborate, but that's because I'm working with really young kids who are excited about candy and sweet stuff. This was about all I had time for when working with this age group to get together quickly so that they could start using the products to decorate versus eating all of the products. So we constructed matzah tents and they decorated it with candy. The sides are just dabbled with some icing so that they could stick on the ingredients. So this type of matzah making is very similar to building or creating gingerbread houses during the holidays. The difference with matzah is that it's not all the same size, it's definitely less sturdy, and holding it together takes a lot more icing. So don't beat yourself up over how elaborate or sophisticated your matzah fun zone is. Here you'll notice we attempted to start to spread the icing instead of dab it. That's a little bit more challenging. My kids were a little ambitious and wanted to try to add candy decor inside the tent as well. This is a great and fun time to discuss the story of Passover, talk about why we eat matzah, and add a little bit of an educational component to the project. With younger ones learning colors and shapes, that's also a time that you could talk to them about the different types of candies and things that are on the table and the matzah in terms of the shapes and colors that everything is. With older children, like my 5-year-old, this was a great time to discuss patterns, colors, etc. Quick tip, if you decide to make a matzah tent, notice these Kit Kats on the side. They're quite heavy, so you don't want to put too many on one side and not equal it out on the other because the matzah is super light and flimsy. For kids younger than 3 that the building might be a little too challenging, you could spread some icing on a flat piece of matzah and just make happy faces or pictures with M&Ms or colored candies, chocolates, etc. Overall, it was a great fun activity. My kids really enjoyed it, and it took up probably about an hour's worth of time for our day. If you enjoy content like this, subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on Facebook, Art and Soul Miami, or visit us online at artandsoulmiami.com.